Hello and welcome to the Meta Pioneers, and I am the Meta Man telling you the two coins that I just bought. But first of all, I need to tell you why I bought them. I told you in a previous video exactly how I choose my coins. There are 7 rules. The first one is it has to be under the radar. Number 2, it has to not already be on a big exchange. Number 3, it has to be attempting to change the world. 4, it has to not have moved yet in price. And 5, even though it hasn't moved yet, it already has to have, number 5, a proven track record. 6, it has to be a great entry point. In other words, when you look at the graph, you can see that it's a really good entry point. And I'm going to tell you the 2 coins, and I'm going to show you the graphs and explain exactly why I bought it at this entry point. And number 7, I'm going to hodl it. That means hold for years. And what is the first coin? The first coin is called Celcius, Celsius, and its call letters are cels, just CEL. Now, here is the good news. It has over 1 million users. It is a DeFi coin, which means it's an anti-bank. DeFi is decentralized finance. So it is a fight against the physical universe banks that make a great deal of money, and there's no need for them any longer because of the blockchain. It already has $28 billion in assets, and it has already paid out $1 billion in staking, which is like interest. And it's paid interest, wait till you hear this, at 17%. 17%. Go to a bank today and ask how much the interest is. It's like 1% or 0.5% or 0%. And this coin, Celsius, is paying interest at 17%. It already has a 24/7 customer service operation, and it's ISO certified, ISO 27001, and it's already in 150 countries in the world. So now let's look at the graph. The all-time high was $8, and the all-time low was 2 cents, and it's now at $4.34. The market cap is only $2 billion, which is darn small. And that's why it's 85th in the entire crypto universe. So it's not in the top 10, but it is in the top 100. So it's not that aggressive, but still it is more on the aggressive side. When you look at the chart, you see that for the entire calendar year of 2021, it was in a very distinct channel. A channel means that there's a bottom line that's straight and a top line that's straight. The bottom line is at $4 and the top line is at $8. When the price gets up to $8, it's, oh no, that's too high for me. And all the people who own it sell, so it drops back down. And then when it gets down to $4, people who are interested in it say, $4, I'm going to buy. So then it goes up. When it hits 8, they say, oh, I'm going to sell. And so it wanders between $4 and $8, and it's been doing that for the entire calendar year of 2021. And now it is at the bottom of that channel. And I've decided that it's time for me to purchase it. So now let's go back up and see what my 7 rules are and see if I've obeyed them. Is it under the radar? Yes, it's a small coin. It's 85th. Number 2, it's not on a big exchange. It's on Gate, G-A-T-E, gate.io. Number 3, does it want to change the world? Yes. Every DeFi coin wants to change the world because it wants to get you away from going through the banks. If I want to pay a bill, I've got to go through a bank. I either have to do e-transfers through a bank, or I have to write a check, which goes through a bank. And those little 10-cent pieces and 25-cent pieces and $8.50 to get a money order, all that amounts to such giant profits that the largest buildings in the downtown of every city in the entire world is a major bank tower. Well, all that money is now going to be shifted from physical world banks to DeFi coins. Number 4, it hasn't moved yet. That's very clear. We looked at the chart. Number 5, it has a proven track record. Goodness gracious. It's already paid out $1 billion of interest, which is, by the way, called staking. And number 6, it's a great entry point. It's at the low end of the $4 to $8 channel. And I'm going to hold it for years. Why? Because it's not going to be able to make a great difference in the universe in the next 2 weeks. So even if it jumps from $4 to $8 in a month, and you'd be excited because you doubled your money, but within a longer period of time, within years, it could not be at $4 or $8. It could be at $40 or $80 or several $100s when it takes over the banks. And there's going to be several DeFi coins that are going to make it. And I'm banking that this one is going to be the one that makes it. What is the second coin? I'm going to tell it to you, but don't just write it down and run away, because you've got to hear the reasons. Don't just blindly buy without knowing what you're buying. Don't do that. That's what the masses do, and the masses get wiped out. So the second coin that I just bought is called rubic, R-U-B-I-C, and its call letters are RBC. And what's interesting about it is that the Polygon network has just begun to promote RBC. They have just applied for a listing on Binance, the largest crypto exchange. And I think they're going to get their listing, and soon. Why? Because they're a DeFi coin on the Binance smart chain. And also, walletinvestor.com has just predicted that this coin is going to be 75 cents by year end. That's roughly double in the next month or so. The all-time high for this coin was 79 cents. And the all-time low, get ready for this, was a half a cent. So if you'd bought it its all-time low, it already would be up like 80 times 2 is 160x. That's crazy. And it's now 38 cents. And it's got a very, very small market cap. Very, very small. So this is one of the most aggressive coins that I've ever purchased. $42 million market cap, not billion. $42 million market cap. It's very, very tiny. It's very, very aggressive. It's not in the top 10, obviously. It's not in the top 100. It's not in the top 500. It's barely in the top 1,000. It's 761 in order of market cap size. So it's very aggressive because it's so small. Now, so because it's small, if there's some interest, any interest at all, then when just a reasonable amount of money enters it to purchase, the price could skyrocket because there's so little of it around. Also, it could go the other direction and drop to zero. You need to know that. I do know that. And so I put in an amount of money that if I lose it, that's fine. But if it goes up by 160x or 500x, I'm a happy guy. Now let's look at the chart. You'll see that there are lower highs and constant lows. And so this is not called a channel, it's called a wedge. And a wedge comes to a point. And you can see that we're days from hitting that point. Now, when it hits that point, the price has to go outside of the wedge because time moves on, but the wedge is stopping. And so what happens? It either races up or races down. And I'm betting that it's going to race up. And that's why I purchased it. If it goes down, it could go down to zero. But I don't think so. I don't think so because it's a DeFi coin on the Binance smart chain. And I think they're going to get a listing. And I think they're doing good work in the world. And so if we look at the rules that I set, the 7 rules that I follow, then you can see that it obeys the 7 rules. Number 1, it's definitely under the radar. Nobody's talking about it. It's not on a big exchange. It's on Gate.io. And it's definitely intending to change the world because it is fighting the banks, not actually fighting the banks. It's fighting the system of banks controlling everything. Number 4, it hasn't moved yet, although when it hits the point of the wedge within a week or so, it's going to have to move up or down. And it already has a proven track record because it's been doing good work. And it has hopefully a great entry point. It could be a terrible entry point, but it's my riskiest investment. And I've decided to just go for it. And so those are my 2 coins. And I've told you the reasons. Now, if you're a very conservative investor, these are terrible coins for you. If you're an aggressive investor, these may be great coins for you. And like me, I already have so much money invested in crypto and a lot of it in metaverse crypto that I've decided to take a little bit of a flyer on RBC. And I think that the other one, Celcius, is a really good investment. But the RBC is a bit of a flyer. It's a bit of I'm throwing a kite in the wind. If it crashes, I'm not going to lose that much as a percent. And if it goes up, I could make another fortune. Thank you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like this. When you smash that like button, then YouTube says, oh, I guess a lot of people like this guy. Let's give him more coverage. Let's send more people there. And when they see the number of subscribers growing, then YouTube and Google, which owns YouTube, sends more people. So help me get my word out. Help me help the world learn what metaverse and crypto and DeFi is all about. Help me teach the world so that you can be involved in the greatest transfer of wealth ever in history. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you tomorrow.